This is day 3 of case swapping my hatch.
If you are new to the channel, we are trying to case swap my hatch. It has a D series in it, but we are gonna try to swap it with my K series that I have right here. We are gonna try to finish off a couple of things after we put on this stuff today. Most of it will kind of be done and it'll just be miscellaneous thing like gaskets and all that stuff. Big shout out to my boys at Jarekmai. They sent me out a couple things like the header. Also, we got a new throttle body. This is the stock manifold from like an RSX or EP3, either one of those. We are going with something a little bit bigger. I believe this is, and it already comes with a TPS sensor on it, which is fantastic. So all we need to do is adjust it. It is definitely a lot bigger because as you can see, look, it literally slides over the throttle body. Either 72 or 75 and stock is like 60, 65, 68 or so. Probably bring up some more power most likely because it's bigger. So the bigger, the better. I want to put up the header for you guys today so that way you guys can get a general idea of what it's going to look like, and it's going to look very sick. 4 bolts holding that in, and this whole thing should be able to come out just like that. I ain't gonna lie, this case swap is low-key stressful because I low-key know what I'm doing, but at the same time I don't. So yeah, I wish me luck, guys. Now that we got the stock throttle body out, you can see that it's just slightly bigger, like I said. It does include with the gasket, and not only that, they're nice enough to send some hardware over, like these Allen keys, which is kind of nice. I ran out of rags, so I gotta use this dusty ass. This should do the job for now, honestly. Ooh. Tighten up like so. Look at that, guys. Nice and on. Left the TPS loose, so that way I could adjust it eventually when it's on the car, so I'm just gonna leave it loose for now. Next things next, we are gonna take this old taping off. I don't know if you guys could see, I know it's flickering, that's just because of LED. Before, it was pretty bad in here, it was pretty dusty, musty, and I think it had like some bad leak of some sort. I hope it's not a bad valve seal. If it is, eventually I'm just gonna change it, but we are gonna full send and put this manifold back on here. Now this is the tricky part, putting this on back on here, because I ain't gonna lie, last time I tried to get this manifold back on here, it was pretty difficult.
It's not gonna let you be able to pull out the manifold. So.
I ain't gonna lie, guys, I don't know why this manifold is not hopping on. It's weird how it works, so let me show you. This stud right here, and trust me, this is the original manifold that came on this series, but for some reason it's hitting this kind of bracket for the power steering, and it fits in one stud, but the other stud is way off. And trust me, this is the original manifold, and I heard a lot about these PRB manifolds, the original manifolds, and a lot of people struggle trying to put these on. So I think there's a way to finesse these things on here. Stud is in the way and it's making it very difficult. So I'm doing the double nut method, and I believe this should be able to take off the stud. That way it's a lot easier to just put this manifold back in. You can see the stud is finally coming off. Let's try to put this manifold back on, and it should be that easy. There we go. This manifold was actually pretty dusty. It had oil filled in it, and now that it's finally painted and cleaned up and now it's back on, we painted the whole block, and as you can see, it looks 10 times better, 10 times smoother. Obviously a little dusty. This motor's a little bit dusty because it's just been sitting here. Next thing I want to do is eventually paint the water pump housing pulley and the crank pulley black, so that way it's nice and black. Just a little details matter, because I feel like once we clean this up, the motor's gonna look real nice. I replaced the stud with a just a bolt instead because it was just super hard to actually get the 2 studs to line up. So it's a lot easier if I have one bolt on the other side and the stud on the other side. It ain't going nowhere, and I'm shaking it pretty good, so it ain't going nowhere. This thing is proper and ready to go. Look at that. We got our K swap header. The oil filter has seen better days. It's definitely beat up for sure. Definitely gonna take this off and replace it. If anyone's interested, it's S2000 filter, but if you guys don't know, if you use the S2000 on even a D series, B series, or K series, it actually is a little bit better. So we're using a S2000 filter on a K series. Fun fact right there. First things first, I'm gonna try to assemble this together just to get a mock-up for you guys, and then we'll go from there.
Ooh, okay.
I have the header mocked up just for now, but as you can see, it's literally on the ground. It's literally resting. I have no nuts holding it.
My love's like a black hole, sun so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt.
Just like that, we have the Jarekmai header on, 421 header on, and this looks pretty good, and I am in love with it. I honestly am so excited to hear this thing run, or hopefully run. As you guys know, I bought this K-Swap very cheap on Facebook, so we don't even know if it's going to run very well or if it's going to even run at all, but it's glad to know that it does look good. So I guess we're going to show up and maybe run it in style at least. We are missing an alternator, we're missing the power steering pump, we're missing the AC compressor, we're missing gaskets for the valve cover, rear main seal, all that stuff. So there is a lot of things that need to be done officially, but other than that, I wanted to give you guys a little video and a little mock-up of what it's gonna look like. And without further ado, the last thing we are gonna do today is we are gonna change this oil filter. Out with the old and in with the new. I'm not gonna tighten it so tight. I'm just gonna barely put it on here so that way we get a little gist of it. But voila, that looks 10 times better than what this was. So it's like I said, the small little details count, guys. And plus, well, it's a brand new oil filter, so it's definitely gonna filter oil a lot better. I'm just gonna talk real fast, real quick, because my camera's about to die, but I hope y'all guys had a very happy Thanksgiving and hopefully a happy Merry Christmas, happy holidays coming up. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm very thankful for y'all guys supporting me, liking the videos, watching the videos, sharing them and all that stuff. And it's really amazing to see how much support y'all guys supported me throughout the years. As you guys know, I've kind of come out of the community and try to tell you what my personal problems are, and I just like to be transparent and to show and inspire y'all guys that Asian motherfucker like me could actually do something in the world and try to inspire y'all guys and support my Asian community and support anyone else, whether it's black, white, or I don't really care who you are. You don't have to be into cars and stuff like that. So it's definitely amazing that we have different ethnicities in the community and try to support who I am and what I do, and going out to meets and going to travel and try to see what's up with y'all guys is amazing as well. So I really truly appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving, or like Thanksgiving when y'all guys see this, and happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of y'all guys, and happy holidays to y'all guys. Without further ado, without all that yapping, let me know what you guys think of the K-Series. We still have a lot of things to do for the K-Series, but I just want to let y'all guys know that there is a lot of things that need to be done for the K-Swap at the end of the day. And like I said, at the end of the day, it is a lot of money. And also, well, we're trying to get some sponsorships rolling other than Jarekmai, of course, but that will be a secret for now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I love you guys all. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you guys next time in the next one.